Hey guys, welcome to Elite Esports channel. We want to take a little bit of time to recap over what happened last weekend with the rotation. We had the open qualifiers, we then transitioned into the phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3, where we got to see the top dogs go at it. Now, for me, a format which was new, a lot of questions were asked online about it, but I really like it, and the pure basis that it gives teams more game time and the ability to potentially get themselves in towards their final and impress. We'll cover that over the next couple of videos because there were a couple of sneaky swing bats of teams you wouldn't have expected to get through, but they were able to get into that grand final. Anyway, phase 1, what did it have to offer? Well, it didn't disappoint in the slightest at all. We kicked things off though with Atego. And you know what? A map which I've seen in scrims, but for me was very, very, very strong. Some teams have been settled, some teams have been enjoying it, and we've got some feedback and stuff from teams as well. Some like it, some still want to work on it. Some have been honest and said they haven't quite got the rotations down. It doesn't feel comfortable yet with them compared to that Miramar and Rankle, but definitely has a place in the esports. So the team's great feedback from that. Wow. We got to see the blue zone nades. For me, one of the major ones where we saw FaZe on that roof in that market area, and they were chucking those blue zone nades down to push out DA. Obviously, they did have to go clean it up at the very, very end, but a great example and a great use of that new utility coming into the esports environment. We didn't quite see the emergency pick up on the game number 1, but we did see it in phase 1 in general though, because we did see it from Ascend using it to get themselves into zone actually and getting a chicken dinner. A team, or one of the teams, one of the only teams, should I say, that actually got double chicken dinner on phase number 1. It was an aggressive stance to day number 1 as well. But the real surprise for a lot of people, I felt like, was BBL. BBL were in the grass. They got a chicken dinner on the evening as well, and they held on. But do you know what? DA, Digital Athletics, came in at last minute and swept it away from them with one of the final teams, though, that qualified. Look, we're going to throw over to some of the reels. We will talk over the reels and the action as it unfolds. And yeah, we want to go into a little bit more of the analytics. But for initial point, stay tuned, watch your way through, and obviously we'll recap now for the reveals coming.
Well, there's no problem.
Absolutely amazingly played. You can see the blue zone grenade and then the nade to top it off as well. Double knock coming in from Levante. And the same thing played by Gustav here. He didn't just get a second knock. Mitrelius and maybe Marco as well. I think he was just outside the last tick of the blue zone there. And he's alive for now, but his position is very much no correction with that pre-fire. Not going to get him just yet.
People thought the Molotovs were good for isolating opponents. Blue zone nades come in and say, hell no, this is our time to shine. So much damage coming through here in the late game from those nades. Gustav swings around, finds the double, and then it's DA out in 9. Until it's been locked on over, but when do they make the play? When do they say our nades must have hit something? We gotta try and see if we can make an aggressive push on forward. Somehow they've still got nades to work with as well. This one could be absolutely crucial.
Ooh, and it is crucial. Second, he's got to get that opening. Quick trade from T-Bone. And another one, I think. But it is 2 down for Footballers, and it is not another trade, excuse me, on that one. Instead, it's Zorb to potentially finish that one off. No, it's going to be Bogger. More shots being put out from Navli. They were able to revive one, but not the second player that was down. I do believe that was Alya early on. We're talking about fight. Oh, somehow rotating into the same position as DA, and both these teams having 2 down. With Markham being shot in the back as well. Leron against Schofield, who's going to be knocked down and flashed out of the game with this one. More coming out. I think that's the second and maybe potentially third flash in this one, but it's going to be a Nick Bag. And who was it? I do believe that was Ruin. Somehow closing out that fight against Digital Athletics, and sure, there were casualties on his own and his same team as well, but either way, they were able to pick up 4 very crucial points, or at least 2 or 3 of them. And potentially we might just see the first confrontation with Affectic sitting inside the corner. How are they going to check this? Shotgun comes out. First one, second one. And that's how easy it is with the shotguns in hand. Nordskip and Simsy both meet their demise. And there's nothing they can do about this. Yep. But if they do win that fight, they're in prime position to take a lot of points.
Yeah, sure. Vart peeks on over. Vart finds one again. Solid positioning from him. already gave up his position early on, but he doesn't care to peek it twice. Does so once more. Finds 3 on Na'Vi and takes them out in 11. Rustin is prone down. He's ready for this. They were setting up for this. They were kind of allowing them to make the play on forward in this exact direction. Snutch now coming through. A lot of damage being done. But Rustin not out enough to get 1 falls, 2 falls. As finally Vex able to do damage in return, but the damage has already been done. So from one fight straight into another, as Howl try to readjust, they're instantly met by Hagatori.
What a shot! What a drag by onto Schofield. He was inside the car and still hits that shot. Schofield is going to be able to trade one, but he takes himself down with it. And that means it's all down to Legend now. The shots to the left, shots to the right. He's got that AUG, but it's not going to be enough. Pod with that great pull-up on towards. How is he still alive? How did he get that first aid off? That should not be possible. That Nate may be doing something as well. I mean, BBL does have 3 up. They did have support. Somehow clip on that one, slip on that second one. How is that possible? Still being supported from up top. These teammates still fall.
Went down to 1 HP, able to heal up, and then gets a double in the backside of it with 4 HP left remaining as well. Clip not supposed to be alive. And finally, Quetta has something to say about it.
He gets that 1-on-2 clip. It's a 1v1 now against Michael. Michael is going to clear it out.
They need to move. There's simply too much happening up above them. They need to take the fight to Na'Vi. They need to take that fight now. Issue is it is not going their way at all. Na'Vi has woken up. Well, it's just a couple of from their feet. Mika is a solo player as well. This guy's going to be on fire in a second. 24 HP as Mika's trying to stay put, trying to claim as many points as he can. He's able to find the first one, but now the rest of Na'Vi is pushing up. Mika on his own here, trying to stay alive. What was that?
How did he even survive on the first, but he's 1 hit off, just immediately getting taken out. And there we go. All the frags going the way of Na'Vi.
Deployable shield. Again, I mean, granting you cover where there is none.
Yeah.
Proving to be very, very useful. One of the new additions to competitive PUBG. And this is the exact situation where you want something like that. Issue is Gustav doesn't care. Able to find him, takes him down, and now they take the circle too.
If they did, they surely would have just hard-scoped that one. Either way, then lost. Being taken out now. Same goes for Zorf. More frags being put up by Faceclaim. Now the retake comes in. James shoots him out of the car. His mailman goes down.
It would have to be on military circle. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if that's going to be something teams are going to try and utilize, or if it is an Exalt now. They can fight early on. This time around, it is not to Orgless, and therefore they might just come out victorious. Simsi falls out of a vehicle. That's inconvenient. He goes down.
Immediately, almost immediately as well. And Arctic's going to get that angle to him. And as well, Nordskip with that 1 trade, but it's at 1-on-3. How much can you really do in that scenario? And are you even going to fight it? Nordskip almost getting the second one.
The most important thing for them is right now, do not get anyone taken down. Because as you can see in the background there, Na'Vi is pulling up.
I think these 2 equipments will definitely change the meta, yeah.
Sure will. So BBL flying in there as well. Ooh, nice shots from Weston. But it's just connected onto Perfectix. Not a whole lot more landing. Those 2 should be alright. The fools try to wrap on over. Got taken down instantly though. So not really the welcome he was hoping for. Okay, Weston is just spotting people instantly. Finds Ruin there as well. South side, but now Correxy goes down as well in face. In trouble, and here's the airborne pull-up. Full on, full sprint forward, I should say, as BBL is crashing to the compound, but 1 down, 2 down. There's Michael's Molotov as well. What? No, the nade came in, and right before he threw it, he got taken down. And now they're dead because of it. No, BBL.
Fortunate, and look at that. Orgless are actually going to push out of it. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see from a team that has to risk it all in a best of 6. The boys being reset tomorrow. That's exactly the aggression that we wanted to see. What a peek from Lou coming out, trades out the situation. Honor being in the meanwhile taken out by Perfectix as well.
Na'Vi's presence on the hills right behind him. What works than for the 2 teams that are trying to qualify to take out each other? Melman finds Lyron. They now need to fall back because that was the eye in the back. That was the safety net for DA to even take this fight up the hill.
Yeah, more players are falling. Killer guy especially getting some of the flushes, and there we have it. Push is being eliminated, but it's not a problem for them. They fought well today, and they will be in the grand finals. And there comes Na'Vi. They want to clear out this side, but
might just have Alias in there to help us. Right now it's 2v2 with 1 having fallen already. Damage coming across on both sides with Tralius. Able to fight the first, and now just like that, Alia is all alone. Code Marco, they need the flushes though. They need to secure these points because right now they are in. They need the best Na'Vi. They need to take them out. Somehow Marco is still alive, but he needs to get up. He needs to stay alive, and it's not going to happen. They will fall, but right now they are in. Alia, solo player now, left alive here, needs to pull off a miracle in taking out the last remaining 3 players of Ascent, and it's not gonna happen. Na'Vi, I believe, will fall short.